Hey, it's Nay. And welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. Hi, I'm Nay. And so I have some potting to do. I want to show you some of my plants. I want to talk about some of those things. I have some successes going on, some concerns. Oh, excuse me. I like to sneeze. Oh man, there it goes. Anyway, as well as I want to talk about these tariffs that are now in place. So grab you a drink, grab you a snack. Oh, actually, let me grab myself a drink. All right, I have my drink. It's the thing I'm in love with right now, the Olipop and the flavor crisp apple. Delectable. All right, let's get into it. So, I don't think these are lost, but they need to be uppotted expeditiously. I'm gonna do what we can with these. There's quite a few in here, and I don't have quite a few of these left, but that's okay. I have here Amish paste, orange oxheart tomato, and the pink furry boar tomatoes. So, I mean, they grew. They definitely stretched up. So we're gonna plant them deep, okay? Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so I have some soil. I added a little bit of water to. Just put a little pressure to it so it's there at the bottom. Okay, let's go ahead and pop them out. I'm gonna do the pink fur boar first. I'm just squeezing the bottom. This is what we're working with. I am gonna plant this girl deep. Here we go. And then refill her up. I have a lot of varieties. I need to go back of tomatoes that I have started and successfully have growing as of right now at least. So I need to go back and count how many. Jen Joy has like 350. I love watching her videos because she just be chatting. And I love to watch people chat and enjoy talking about garden stuff. I love her channel. And she knows some very, very, like, what's the word? I never heard of a lot of the stuff she's planting tomato-wise. And I'm super excited. I'm not going to buy any more this year. Next year, Jen, I'm growing some of your stuff. Well, not some of your stuff, but you know what I mean. I'm growing her some of these varieties she talks about. And then they have this little, like, contraption thingy that you squeeze the tomato juice on there, and then you look in there, and it tells you how sweet how much sugar or whatever is in there. That's super cool. All right, so there goes my first plant. I am going to go ahead and fertilize all of these plants as well. After I uppot them, I have to fertilize. I've been actually not doing too shabby. Where am I going to put these? I'm going to put these here. I haven't been doing too shabby when it comes to fertilizing. I've been doing it about every 2 weeks. I'm going to go and do this Amish paste next. There's 2 in here. Something that I feel like, and let me know what you think. I feel like if you buy a fresh set of seeds, just go ahead and, oh, I'm not liking how this secondary, I'm gonna do this one first. Oh, there's 3 in here. Ooh, okay. If you buy a fresh set of seeds, like that year seeds, I just think you should go with 1, max 2. This is what we're looking like. Not too bad. Because I almost always got things coming up together, and separating them whilst not doing too much damage to the roots is so aggy. Like I'm like in between the whole, like, nope, see, like separating. Oh, I think I just killed this one. Look it up. I don't think I have the gentle patience to properly not rip mad roots when separating stuff. And so for me, 2. I'm thinking 2 is my cap of seeds, because a lot of these do go ahead and come up your first year without a doubt, almost basically. Your second year, I feel like you might be okay as well, because I have stuff that I had done from the previous last year that I had planted that or started, excuse me, and they also came up just fine. So I don't know, it's so difficult because you also don't want to waste your time starting stuff for it not to come up. Okay, we're gonna do what we can for them. Okay, there goes the second one. I think they're gonna be okay though, only because I had stuff looking absolutely insane for my first 2 rounds, and so I don't know. This is a watering situation. Another thing I realized also, to keep it a buck with you, is you go from, oh my goodness, I'm over watering my plants and I need to calm down, to I am severely underwatering these bad boys and I need to stop playing. I've had plants die, guys. Let me name this Amish piece before I forget. Oh, my pen is gone. Oh my gosh, over here. So, I just watered a bunch of stuff. Some things didn't make it, and I'm gonna do a little bit better about it, because it's like this dance of don't water too much. And yo, you better water these plants because they thirsty and they will kick the bucket on you. You know what I mean? Here we go. So, these tariffs are about to do a lot of things. Immediately, not so good things. So if you haven't started a little something in your backyard, in your porch, in your home, perhaps now is the time. I'm gonna do some orange ox hearts now. So I just want to make sure I have enough to at least plant up 1 or 2 of everything of these tomatoes, you know. So, orange ox heart. Oh, not that one. This one. If you feel like, all right, I perhaps am not going to stress myself about growing right now this year, or if I do, it's going to be very little, perhaps just look into buying a little bit extra. You go to the grocery store, instead of spending $120, maybe spend $130 or $150, something like that, you know, and just buy extra of some of the stuff or the bigger quantity of stuff, if that makes sense. I'm not really here to incite fear. And if you feel fear, I'm also not here to make you feel bad for feeling your emotions. Feel it. What's after that, right? So take a moment, be afraid. Be concerned. Be whatever it is, that negative emotion that is trying to take over, right? Feel it for a minute and then harness it with action. What are we going to do now? That's all we really can do that is useful with our concerns. This is the orange ox heart. Gotta write out another one. So this one actually doesn't look too shabby, to be honest. This one, come on, sister. Come, sister. Apologies. All right. I could be buying, that could look a multitude of ways. There's just so many ways to go about something like this, right, you can go ahead and start buying canned goods, start stocking your freezers. I know when you start watching like prepper videos, one of the things they tell you not to really put a lot of bank into is frozen items, but there really truly is nothing wrong with the freezer, especially if you're going into the winter anyway, because the end result is you might be able to just put your stuff outside and insulate it that way to keep it nice and cold or whatever. I need another one to write out. Orange, ox, heart, tomato. I'm gonna say something that's gonna seem so completely unnecessary to some people. If there are some shows you like, go ahead and buy them, whether that is through like Prime Video, like Amazon stuff, or DVDs, or on your phone or whatever, so that you have some form of entertainment. I don't think I have to tell you to get some cards and dominoes and board games. I feel like a lot of people also mention that, but that might be a good idea. Do you like Sudoku? Do you play Sudoku on your phone? Do you read books on your phone or tablet? Maybe just go ahead and get a couple physical copies. I do that every month. I get a couple books. I might own them already on my phone or my Kindle, right? And I will still go ahead and make sure to have a physical copy of it, just in case. Because if I cannot read The Wall of Winnipeg once a month, we might have a problem for real. You know what I'm saying? Mariana Zapata and I go together real bad. She doesn't know I exist, but I love her ish. All right, so we have 2 Amish paste, 2 orange, and we only have 1 pink furry. Let's see, boar. Okay, here's the other one. Okay, we're gonna pot this one, and look at that. I got 2 more long. But I'm only gonna put 1 in here because I want to put some other stuff as well. So we're gonna go ahead and pull out the bigger one of the pink furry boar. I'm so excited for this one. It looks actually like a softish, sort of pinkish color. This is what this one looks like, with slightly like fuzzy look to the tomato, if I remember correctly. I got this from Wild Boar Farms. Next year I would also like to order some more of my seeds from them, because they got some cool tomato seeds that you could really just go ahead and have a blast with. I'm gonna take off the bottom 2 of here. Okay. Been the most alive, living in gangsta's paradise. Okay. This is actually quite like peaceful for me. My kids are in preschool, so most of the time I have the day to myself, and I try to keep my dishes somewhat. No, I'm bugging. I'm not a fan of dishes to myself, period. I like my kitchen to be nice. Perhaps toys are everywhere else, and maybe there's soil all over the floor in here and stuff, but my kitchen, I really like my kitchen to look a certain way. But today apparently is outside day, or be outside or garden outside day or something, so the dishes can wait till an hour from now. Okay, boom, 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 there. So I technically only have 1 more of these. I have these. I've talked to you guys about this before, and some of my as a beginner tips that I feel like were successful at things that I like, and it was these huge pellets, not the smaller ones, they're bigger pellets. I like these a lot. These have been in here. It is not July, not too much. It's April. And these have been in here since the end, 2/21, the end of February. And look at them. To me, they look great. Their stems are strong. They got, these could actually be planted deeper. And the leaves are quite green. They just look good to me. So I'm gonna up pot 1 right now. Actually, I might do it up pot. Oh no, I have more. Okay, cool. I'm gonna upload a couple of these right now, and we're gonna get into tariffs because it's a doozy, and I just want y'all to do good. So what I did here was I taped this side and this side. So I went 2 in. So here I have the Tiberius Mahler peach pepper, and so I have 1, 2. So this one, which is already uppotted, and then so I only had 1 left, and so the next 2 are lemon balls. I'm gonna plant up this lemon ball. I want to show you the root system on this. I'm considering buying 1 or 2 more of these for next year, just in case the money looking real slow to purchase that stuff, just to have them, or even for the fall maybe. Or I might just actually, what I'll probably do is save these and then just order the bigger pellets on Amazon, just so I can keep using this. So all I'm gonna do is peel off this. Supposedly these would eventually disintegrate, but I'm gonna just peel them off myself right now. Alright, I'm gonna dig into the bottom of it, which is how I did the other Tiberius peach Mahler. Actually, how is that one doing? Where is that Tiberius peach Mahler? Matapeno, Paul Robinson, Ahi Kachuka. I'm about to show y'all this Ahi Kachuka too, because this look pretty. I don't know what I did with. Oh, my monkey face looks good. I took my monkey face out of there too. Lord, some of those have to be potted as well. Guys, I don't know what I did with the peach Mahler. She's here somewhere in this large, luscious, that's my sweet banana pepper, hybrid patio choice, monkey face, the branch. Oh, guys, pepper peach. Oh, my pepper peach stripey is getting so big. I'm so happy. I can't find it. And I think I would have to really sit here and look, and I don't want to waste time right now. I need to pot these first before I lose the will to do it. All right. Wow. Trying to be gentle, but I'm also being a little too rough, so I need to chill out. All right, I'm just gonna leave it like this because it didn't really spiral or anything. So this is kind of what I'm gonna just plant. I'm about to fill up with soil one of my other 8x4 raised bed. So that's exciting. I just got another 3 bags of the Coast of Maine raised bed soil. Well, now you have some stuff going on here. What did... Oh, it's right here. Lemon balls. So I'm just gonna take this one from here because I'm gonna uppot the other lemon ball right now too. If you are very concerned about these tariffs and you do not have a lot of money, I'm gonna just tell you something that might sound like nonsense. Perhaps take a break from watching social media and political speech and TV for a little bit to give yourself time to calm your nervous system, because money's not going to just pop out of nowhere. And do what you can with what you already have. Like I said, buy a couple, extra $10 to buy whatever you have to buy an extra 2 cans, or go to Costco and buy 1 case at a time of stuff, because as they come in I just bought a thing of green beans, and it was 9 or 12 of them for $10-12. Maybe just buy 1 of those, and then the next week buy something else in a case like that, and the following buy something else in a case like that, and just take deep breaths. We have so much access to so much information that sometimes it's actually doing more harm than good for our nervous system. And I just want you to take some time, fill your belly and your chest, and grow some shit. See, seriously, my brother and his girlfriend were, were over there the other day, and they were like, oh, we would like to grow some stuff. And I was like, would you like a plant or two? Sometimes you just have to go up to people that you know and just ask. The best, if they say no, that's okay. But a lot of us who grow our own plants and stuff probably have extras of something. It may not be what you want though. So remember that, but it'll be free. So maybe just give that a chance and then you can go from there. Let me go pick up. Actually, no, I can use these. I'm going to attempt to pot some stuff into this because why not? Oops, accidentally turned this on. Okay. I'm going to pot some stuff into here. So let's do this other lemon balls before I forget what this is. It doesn't look as big as the first one, but it's not much behind. And this soil is actually quite damp. I feel like I watered this. That was my other thing too. I feel like I wasn't watering everything at the same time either because I was very conscious of like some stuff sucks up water faster than others. Like I don't really water my celery plants nearly as often as I water other stuff. They actually, sometimes I should water it a little bit more, but they seem to be doing good, which I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. Okay, planting. Ooh. Come on. There we go. So I did add a lot, for a lot of my soil I added at my gardener's soil, at my gardener's, what is it called? There it is. Trifecta Plus. To a lot of my soil in the beginning of me starting this stuff, so they're good, and that's a granular fertilizer, so it takes time to break down. Lemon balls, let's write that real quick. And then I've been using a liquid fertilizer every 2 to 3 weeks, which is also really good. Lemon balls through 221. I went ahead and purchased, I showed you guys in one of my previous videos, a fruit tree and a peach one. And the person said it might put off 1 or 2 or whatever. Peaches, excuse me. I'm not really super concerned, but next year they said it should definitely start putting on actual peaches. And the thing about some of these plants or trees and shrubs or whatever, it may not give you anything the first year. And I know we like instant gratification, but sometimes to be patient is the best bet. I'm going to plant this Tiberius smaller in here as well. I just dropped 2 levels in here, so I'm going to see if I can. You're going to see dirty there's soil everywhere, but you see this one? I just dropped this to give it much more space so my taller plants can go down there, which is fabulous. And I did that to drop the middle one a little bit to give some space to those plants as well, so things are not roasting, because some of these things are getting mighty big. This one feels dry, so I need to get this watered ASAP. My Tiberius smaller. I definitely have another one somewhere. I don't remember if it died, because I remember all of the ones that have died so far who have not made it. Okay. Okay, I'll plant you just like this. Boom, boom, boom. I think that knowledge is a great thing, but what you do with that knowledge is the most important thing. So yeah, take time with your mental health and slowly start getting things. And don't think like, oh my gosh, no, it's all over in the next week, and if I can't get things in the next week, that's it. No, just take your time. and focus. Stage through the course, which is as much self-sufficiency and community efficiency as possible. Talk to your friends. I keep talking to my, what do you think about starting a little bush or this or that? You know what I mean? Something that maybe may not be too much effort for them to get onto, because you don't think you about to go to y'all friends' houses and stress them out to feed y'all like y'all some children. You know what I mean? You gotta do what you gotta do for yourself. The next thing I'm gonna plant up is what's the Gonzo peach pepper. There's 2 in here. I'm gonna plant 1 in here for now. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this other one. I'll figure it out. I also think taking into, nothing is wrong with learning something new, like gardening, but also if you like to get your hair done, maybe learn how to do some hair stuff. Like, look at playing around with your hair. Do you get your makeup done? Do you have the products you need for your skincare stuff? These all sound like stupid things, but as much as you can keep things going normal for us. Ooh, I think dang, hold on. Hopefully this will survive. We'll see. As possible, I would do so. Do you feel like to lotion? Do you have a backup of lotion? What's going on with your soap? Perhaps buy the bigger packs. Oh no, this looks okay to me. Of your soap. So you can have soap for longer. Toothpaste, all these things. There's so many people talking about these things right now that I'm not like trying to educate you per se. I'm just trying to, bring some things to awareness. I'm curious to how you feel about everything that's going on. Respectfully, of course. If you are not respectful, I will just block you. Remove your comment. So let's just keep it. Let's keep it nice. Gonzo peach pepper. I'm excited for this one too. If you guys haven't noticed, I have a lot of fruit, peppers with fruit in their name, which is cool to me. Okay. And then I'll plant up one more thing. What is this? This is the mocha swirl pepper. There's 2 in here. I'm gonna plant 1. I'm gonna put this Gonzo thing right here so I remember, because I have to pot that one into something else later. This looks like it has roots that want to root deep. I don't know if y'all can even see that, the white stuff that looks like that's turning into roots. So I'll plant them. Ooh, there's a little bit of, oh, this is very wet in here, but there's got some good roots in here. So that's good. Alright, this one actually separated quite easy. I hope that's a good thing. Mocha swirl. This doesn't look like it has the strongest root system though. So I'm not sure what's going on with this. I'm going to plant this one a little deeper so that root part is in soil. Okay. And this is, I said mocha swirl pepper. If you braid your hair, maybe get some extra braiding hair. Do I think you need to start living like people did 80 years ago? Not unless absolutely necessary. I don't think trying to make your life purposely harder is the way to go, but sometimes you're gonna have to go potentially without or with a little less. There they go. And see if you can make do with that. The depression can be a real thing that could hit really hard really fast. So just trying to keep things normal as possible, taking deep breaths, taking breaks from watching scary stuff. Go watch the little kids going to a what's it called when they watch the fire for the first time, their faces, hibachi, and they're like, get you some giggles. You need some giggles. You deserve some giggles in life, Anyway, I'm interested to talk about this with you. I think I actually did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 plants? 4, 5. 4, 5, 10, 11. I did. I potted 11 plants. Hey, I mean, it's 30 minutes, but you know, I did. That's good. Let me know if you're potting stuff. How are your plants doing? How is your mental health going? Anyway, I wish nothing but safety, happiness, and joy for all of you. Y'all stay safe out there. Bye bye.